When we think of dressing up, we think of getting ready for dinners or formal events. As I thought about what it means to dress for success, I thought back to some advice that my father had told me. He told me that when we are meeting with clients or meeting with business opportunities, we need to dress nicely. A time that comes to mind where this has been a success was last semester, and we had held multiple career fairs. Each time I would arrive wearing a nice dress, heels, hair and makeup done, and multiple copies of my resume. There were multiple stands at the career fair, and I would attend each one. Now, there were some companies that didn't fit what I was interested in or what I was studying. However, I still took the time to listen to their pitches and just receive more information about them. And each time, they were all impressed with how I came prepared, presented myself confidently, and just gave them the time to deliver their message. I left a lasting impression when I met with them, and in handing them over my resume and giving them that kind of respect, it allowed them to keep me in mind when they ran across different companies that had openings that I would be interested in, or ones that I would be a perfect fit for. Looks are not everything. However, dressing for success can make a greater impact than you realize. I'm here to share with you the positive impacts of dressing for success, and we will see how dressing for success can provide new ideas on how to approach new job opportunities, how it can build up one's confidence, and the tools to utilize. Dressing for success not only shows respect to potential employers and companies, but to ourselves as well. How we appear can make us feel empowered and confident in our abilities. When we dress for church, go to a nice restaurant, or go to a formal dance, we feel confident in ourselves. Studies have shown that when people dress up for interviews or presentations, people become more confident in their skills and abilities. For example, when you get a new outfit or get a new hairstyle, you will come out feeling confident and refreshed. Having this feeling can apply to when we dress up for interviews or meet with potential business opportunities. An individual's self-esteem can begin to grow as they begin to dress themselves up more when applying for higher positions in an industry. Dressing for success can improve one's confidence. However, we need to understand that there are those who believe that how we dress does not and should not impact our skills and abilities. They do not want their dress to be all about impressing people. They want to retain their individuality, and they are comfortable with what they wear. I do agree that we should feel comfortable in what we are wearing, but dressing for success and being comfortable are not independent concepts. We can still dress to impress and be comfortable at the same time. Dressing for success is not about impressing other people. A question to ask ourselves is this: does what we wear express you, and are you happy with it? If we look good, then we feel good about ourselves. Dressing for success allows one to push themselves and become more confident in their skills. It pushes them to go outside of their comfort zone in their workspace. Dressing for success is not about one's status. It is about ensuring that one is taken seriously. When we are meeting with someone for a potential job opportunity or a partnership, we need to provide a memorable impression. Never underestimate the power of a good first impression. Joy Gordon had said, "How you look really does matter because you never get a second chance to make a first impression." When we are looking for job opportunities, we only have one chance to make a lasting impression. When we don't dress up or dress too casually for our first interviews, we risk losing those opportunities. As we dress up for interviews, we need to make sure that our employer focuses on us. Maya Hoover had said, "Employers need to focus on your skills, not your clothing." It provides us with a competitive edge in the field as it shows us as those that take their clients seriously, or we respect those that we are being interviewed by. It is important to make a good first impression, but I also understand that there are those who attest to the importance of not judging a book by its cover. Our skills and experiences should not be judged based on our appearances. If we were to judge someone based on their appearances, we can miss opportunities with people who have the qualifications that we are looking for. We had to be willing to look beyond one's appearances and focus on what they have on their resume and give them an opportunity to prove themselves instead of disregarding them if they don't have the professional appearance. Now, I do agree that we should not judge someone based on how they appear. However, unfortunately, it is not a perfect world. We strive to not judge others, however, we cannot help but to judge those by their appearances. Employers, interviewees, potential partners, first dates, we have all had moments of assuming someone else based on their appearance. However, we should not see this in a negative way. As stated before, dressing ourselves up for those initial meetings and interviews provides that competitive edge. In fact, in a survey of employers, 95% have stated that personal appearance is a contributing factor when they are observing applicants that may be suitable for the position. When an individual does dress up, it allows those that they are speaking with to focus on the interview itself and how the individual stands out. That first good impression will inspire the people that we had met to keep an eye out for potential opportunities and provide recommendations to us. Statistics have shown that 65% of people respect colleagues in a professional outfit. When we do not dress up and rely solely on our skills and experiences, we end up hurting our credibility. When we instead dress for success, it establishes respect for not only the job and the company that one works for, but for those around them. Now that we have established that dressing ourselves leads to a good first impression, let us focus on how we can utilize different tools to our advantage. We have the opportunity to improve our own competitive advantage in the field of interviews and new opportunities. Utilizing these tools will help our own competitive edge in the field and improve our personal network. We need to look at the tools as a great advantage and as a way to improve our own self-confidence. There are those that do not know how to dress for success, and there are those who do not want to break the bank when they are acquiring the tools that they are needed to dress for success. And if you are staying at home, you may not see the need to dress up. I completely understand your concerns of dressing up and utilizing these tools. However, I want to go over these tools and skills to reassure you that you can retain your individuality and improve your competitive advantage. Here are some simple tips and tricks that will help you be able to dress for success, but still find a balance for casual. When we first get a new job or meet with someone new, we may have to dress up in fancy or interview attire for the first few days on the job. The focus is to look professional while establishing a good first impression. Then we take the time to observe our surroundings. We focus on those around us and see what they are wearing to get a better view on their perspective on casual. When we do have to dress up, we do not have to go over a budget to look our best. For example, take what I'm wearing today. All that I'm wearing are from Ross and TJ Maxx. We can find nice but comfortable stuff to wear when we go to these stores, and we can dress to impress without spending too much. It is true that there are those who like to use Louis Vuitton or Chanel. However, to dress for success, we can find what we need at local stores. With the pandemic and the requirement to stay inside, we do not see much of a point to dress up. However, there are times when we need to dress up for important client meetings and other meetings at work. However, we can find a balance to be comfortable, but still look professional at the same time. For example, we can wear our pajama bottoms or casual pants for one half, but for the top, we can use a nice shirt, a blazer, a nice cardigan, or a nice blouse, comb our hair, and we are good to go. It is indeed surprising on how dressing for success can make a change in one's performance. Dressing for success is more than just for appearance's sake. It can open the doors to many possibilities. I have seen this technique be a success when attending networking events. Dressing for success is meant to build your confidence and leave a lasting impression. I invite you all to remember and investigate the positive impact of dressing for success in your own life.